Hey, it's Sunday, the day after the Mike Tyson fight. Everybody is talking about it. Make sure everything is good. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. I definitely appreciate it. We got a few changes to make in a second. How is everybody doing? How many of y'all watched the fight? If you watched the fight, raise your hand. Let me know. I want to know y'all opinion before I go in on the fight. Let me know your opinion. We are on a few platforms. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Bigo. If I can get things to act right. So I hope y'all can hear me. The mic I'm supposed to be using, I'm using a different microphone. But nevertheless, we are live. One monkey don't stop the show, right? Ain't that what they say? So we got to keep it going. How many of y'all on Bigo? Y'all do Bigo? Bigo is interesting. It's coming up. It's almost like a TikTok anymore. So if you're not on Bigo, you might want to check it out. It's pretty dope. I'm learning it myself. I'm trying to use more platforms. When you see me on here, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, and I'm everywhere. So just make sure y'all tap in, support, show y'all support. Okay, so we can go live now on Bigo. All right, cool. So we got everything set up here. Um, I was asking how many people saw the fight. This was like the fight around the world. Like everybody seen this fight. The fight heard around the world. Let me try this one thing over here. And people are talking. People are starting to say that it was scripted. And I said from the beginning, when I first heard about this fight, I haven't watched too many of Jake. Is that whose name is Jake? I haven't watched too many of his fights because I just think that they was like comedy. That's what I thought when I said like YouTube. I thought it was like not like a comedy, but like he has become. He has become a YouTube sensation, like one of the biggest YouTube sensations like ever, is what he's trying to become. Because with that comes money. If you can become a YouTube sensation, you're gonna get paid money for just doing what you do every day. That's worth a lot of money anymore. So don't think like when you see these people out here doing crazy stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, don't think that they're just doing it just because they crazy or they don't have no life. No, these people are getting paid to do this crazy stuff. So the topic we're gonna talk about today is like Mike Tyson. Everybody, I think, is agreeing that the fight was it wasn't a real fight. Like, and you could kind of tell. Me personally, I could kind of tell like the way that Mike Tyson went about it to this fight. Like right up until like he had that interview with the little girl maybe the day before the fight, and he was talking about how his legacy didn't mean anything to him. And you could see the little girl. She was like, "Huh? What do you mean? Like, I've never heard that before." Like, you could tell she maybe interviewed a few people because she seemed like she wasn't new to this, so you could tell that she had interviewed a few people already. But she was taken back by the fact that this man was talking about he don't care about no legacy. Like, what are you talking about? You're supposed to be like, yeah, I'm here to protect my legacy. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna win this fight to make sure that my kids know that I was the baddest fighter in the world. Like, your whole time that she was talking about getting in a fight with him, he was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna get at him. He even slapped him the day before. But then you had this interview and you were soft. You was like, I seen that. I was like, oh, this is a fix is in. When I seen that, I was like, yeah, the fix is in. I should put some money on Jake. But here's why I didn't. Because I wasn't sure. Like a lot of fans with Mike Tyson, they just wasn't sure. They wasn't sure if it was real or if Mike Tyson was just BSing everybody. They didn't know. And I think like that's where it gets into like the shady business of it because a lot of your fans was ready to ride for you. They was like, yeah, we fuck with Mike Tyson. Yeah, he gonna go in here, we gonna beat this dude ass and you know what I'm saying, we gonna, show the world that we really got it in boxing and sports and ain't nothing they can do about it and stuff like that. Like you had fans really riding for you, Mike Tyson, and then not only that, the fact that they put money behind it. Because, black folks are starting to get into like the FanDuel era type thing where they are actually putting money behind it. And see, these sponsors, they know that. They got Fat Joe doing the sports betting. They promote for that. They got even Mace got his own like sport. They know, and I talk about this a lot in my podcast. You're not getting it. Somebody had backlash on it. Y'all not getting it. They know how to get in our pockets. And they know how to do it so well that even if you say something about it, people, instead of being like, yeah, you're right, they're going to get mad at you. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? No, they don't. Man, listen here. They know how to get into our pockets. And it's right now, it is a rush. I don't know what for, why, such an urgency, but the higher ups right now feel like they have to get as much money from us as possible right now. To where money grabs is the way right now. Everything is going to be a money grab. Look at Kamala Harris. She raised $1 billion. I'm gonna say that again. She raised $1 billion with a B, $1 billion in less than a year. Less than 5 months, less than 3 months. $1 billion. You don't think they're trying to get in our pockets? Especially if they seen something like that. Like Mike Tyson, you better not postpone this fight again. We don't care if you sick. These people got money and they ready to spend it. Let's get it. We so ready to just willingly to give our money away. They know it. They know that. You know what I'm saying? They know it. Um, you go in the stores anymore and you'll see Halloween at the same time you see Christmas. It used to be like gaps in between like holidays. You'll see them Halloween, you'll see Christmas stuff in there. As soon the day that Halloween is over, you'll see Easter stuff in there. And it used to be like gaps that like wait to sell you this stuff and wait to no, they trying to get your money as soon as they can with these holidays. And and that's the crazy part about it. Like, they're trying to get they try to get our money. Is and it's not just one type of nationality to try and get our money. You got Arabs that are putting their stores right in the hood. Why? Because they know it's money, it's wealth. We just don't know how to take it and do with it ourselves, but it's money, and you know what I'm saying. And this is where I get frustrated. It's like you have these black entertainers, black figures, and like they now are starting to go along with it too. Like they'll create something to get in our pockets. They said the whole East Coast West Coast thing with Biggie and Tupac was originally to get in our pockets. That was like one of the first times that they tried to do that on a huge level like that, to where they got the whole U.S. to give. But I bet you when they see something like that, they see how much we got behind it and how much effort and stuff that we put into it. I mean, that's a gold mine. People study that stuff. They'd be like, okay, if they will do that for this, let's get them to do it for something else. If it makes this amount of money, let's do it again. Like, why wouldn't they? So now that they see, and I'm gonna give you some examples. But now that they seen that they can get money like that from us, you better believe they're gonna do it again in some other way. You know, hit us with it again. Um, Fox, Fox News. I don't know how many people watch Fox News, but do you remember how Fox came about? Like how they first started getting their money? Fox. Fox was on channel 13, and some of they Fox was on channel 13 for most people. Most people around here. It was WYZZ or something like that, Fox or whatever. And some of their first programming was The Simpsons, but it was shows like In Living Color and New Jersey Undercover, New York Undercover, and a bunch of these black shows. And Black Eyes, they realized early this is a Fox. This is the same Fox that has Fox News. I'm getting to a point. But Rupert Murdoch, who does Fox News, he realized that there is money on Black Eyes. And what I mean by that is if you black, anything that black people focus on or give our attention to or put our eyes on is going to make money. Anything that we get behind and support is going to make money. That's why I mean, people know like there's no way we can't allow them to give it to themselves because you know what I'm saying. We would immediately be wealthy within the black community if we just focus on giving it to ourselves. So we can't do that. So we have to have them, like Kanye West said, we like fall in love with our stuff, the stuff that we need y'all to fall in love with what we have for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I mean, and we do that. So I'm saying that to say this: like it's a study behind this. This is not something new that fell out the sky. But we're talking about like Rupert Murdoch. Let me go back to that because I got a little bit off track. But with Rupert Murdoch, and so he made his millions, his trillions, off of these black shows in Living Color. I think I said that already. I'm trying to think of this one. Living Single. We are living. See, Rock. All of these shows, conscious shows too, to up we thought like, okay, this show, we was like this station is really fucking behind black people. That's what we thought, perceived in our mind. Man, they cut them people deals so bad, and then they end up Xing all of those shows. Once they got to a point where it was really making money, they X'd all those shows. And I'm getting to a point. Hang with me. I'm getting to a point. I'm gonna show you how this happens. So they got to a point where they X'd all those shows. You don't hear nothing about Living Single reunion, um, and Living Color reunion, Rock reunion, A Man. They had A Man. No, that was ABC. They was ABC. Okay, let me get up the mix up. But you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of black shows on Fox, and that's how they made their millions. They took that money and they came up with Fox News. Right now, Fox News would never, ever, 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 ever have anything black influence on there unless it's one of their co-hosts. See how that happens? I'm not talking politicians. I'm just being factual. They will never ever have nothing black conscious on there. Woke, none of that stuff. Not matter of fact, they're against woke is a demon word in that world. So they don't want nothing to have to do with rock and what Rock was talking about, and they don't want to have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never see that type of stuff. He took that money to make what you see today as Fox News, right? Which is one of the biggest it's the biggest news station in the world, period. I mean, in the United States. I don't know about the world, but in the United States, it's the biggest, the most ratings. Fox News, hands down. It helps decide who our presidents are. I'll be honest with you, straight up. Okay, so that's that portion of it. But then now they're looking at how to take over the internet. How like Netflix, everybody's trying to figure out how to take over like the internet, right? That's a thing. How can we be the dominant force on the internet? That's what everybody wants to figure out. So Rupert Murdoch is trying to figure out how to get his stuff on the internet and be big on the internet. So what he did is he came up with this uh, thing called Tubi. And Tubi is a movie company online that has majority black programming. And this time the black programming isn't conscious. It's more killing, deceitfulness, betrayal, just all that, stereotypical type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is Rupert Murdoch's pet is Tubi. They don't let people know, oh, this is Fox News type. Just like they didn't let people know what his intentions were when he did Fox on TV. So now I remember, I'm gonna tell you how big Fox got on TV. Fox was so big. There was one Super Bowl where they was like, "Oh, switch over to Fox News." This is why the Super Bowl was going on. They had the halftime show. They had everybody switch over from the biggest network on TV at that time, doing the Super Bowl, to switch over to Fox News to watch in living color, and I think they did like Simpsons or something else. That was power. When they did that, they knew they had power. Because that ain't never happened before. It never happened after that. Ain't nobody gonna switch and not watch the halftime show. Fox did that. I remember that we switched over. We in our household we switched over. I don't know who performed that day at that Super Bowl, but Fox made them do that. But I'm saying this to say this. Now he's doing Tubi. And they are paying stars good. I give them that. They are paying stars really well to play these parts. So I'm not saying that he's not issuing out that money. He bringing stars back to who had careers. He bringing them back to life. So that's kudos to that. But if history repeats itself, if they built one of the biggest news on television with Fox with black eyes, now that they're on the internet building this company, are they trying to build the biggest news, Fox News online? Because what are they gonna use that money for? You think they're gonna use it to do positive stuff? I'm just asking questions. They think they're gonna do positive stuff? Another rock with a younger generation, a positive rock? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So those are things you gotta think about. But to get back to this Mike Tyson fight, maybe Mike Tyson didn't understand, but somebody came to Mike Tyson and they said, "Listen, you're 58 years old. You missed your opportunity to get money, boxing money, like they get boxing money today. Because in boxing, they get money. You missed your opportunity to get that boxing money. This is a chance for you to get the money that you deserve. Because Mike getting old. Mike need money for hospital. Mike need money for insurance. Mike need money. They like this is your last chance to get a bag from this thing called boxing because even if he's appearing in places, that don't mean he get paid to show up at places. They say, "Hey, here's Mike Tyson." That don't mean okay, they get him a bag. That don't mean that he's a celebrity, but you have to be doing, you have to be working. If your boxing money is gone from when you was hot, then you have to figure out ways to make money. Ain't nobody, they're not just gonna put money in your lap. You doing cigars, but that's not his business. Mike is not smart enough to come up with a cigar. But come on, you gotta be years. Your family gotta be years and years and generations. We are so gullible. We see shit like that, and we be like, "Ooh, that Mike Tyson, Mike ain't in no making no cigars, it no weed and figuring out all the weed and how to grow weed and all. Mike was fucking with pigeons, shitting and shit. Something's wrong with Mike. You think he's gonna sit and you know what I'm saying? He's been hitting his head too many times. He can't fit there and run no business. Mike just need cash. Give Mike some cash. That was his way of making cash, and but that's not a lot of. That's not the money he needs. Like that's giving him. That's probably paying him an X amount of dollars to put his face on things. But he probably didn't work that deal out that well either. The deals probably worked out that good. You know what I'm saying? Mike is not. He's not very smart like that. You could tell by what his actions. He not, and he been hitting his head. Ain't no. There's been no boxer that has got to Mike age and been on the A game. Like, come on, man. What is y'all thinking? The people who money behind Mike, what y'all thinking? Like for real. Like boxers don't have they don't have a lifespan like that as far as to be all there in the head, They don't have that. He probably Mike Tyson's probably at a point in his life right now where he's experiencing some type of brain damage, at least. Because I mean, this is a warrior. This guy had been going at it with people, getting knocked in the head, hit head. I think he was getting knocked out. Mike was getting knocked out his like last, before he left the game. That's why they had to hurry up and get him out the game because Mike was getting knocked out. He was already tarnishing his career. It's that people forgot about it. If Mike Tyson would have came out, excuse me, if Mike Tyson would have came out his career and he was winning, he was knocking people out still, then he would probably still be getting paid. But Mike wasn't getting paid. He rarely was an internet sensation. So to get with Jake, now Mike is an internet sensation. He has what Jake has as far as the internet. He's not as big as Jake, but right now he got a wave. He can ride on the internet. People watch his old, especially now they want to see how he was now and then. People watch his old shit. He doing new shit. He training the way he training. He was training all them move videos went to like millions and got millions and millions of hits. So he gonna get money off of that too. You know what I'm saying? Now he's an internet sensation. How long that's gonna last, I don't know. But right now he's an internet sensation. Jake is a huge internet sensation. That's how he getting his money. So even being in the same breath with Jake has made him an internet sensation. That's a good trade off. So I'm not saying that what Tyson did wasn't, you know, good financially. It was, but you took everybody that was down with you on a ride. Like people put their money in you and lost. I guarantee you, people that people would have put $5,000 easy, maybe $10,000 on Mike Tyson, easy, because they were so sure he was gonna win. Look at his arms compared to Jake arms. Can y'all see? Look at his arms compared to Jake arms. Ain't no way in the world. Jake like a little boy. He like Jake like a teenager. But yeah, we got to be careful because this is the image they want you to see. Straight up. So let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some things I got to do. Thank you for watching. If you didn't watch now or comment now, you can go back and make sure if you're on YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe and follow me. And we're gonna do it like that. All right, cool. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. My name is Johnny. I'm out.